Good evening and welcome to the news on Flip. I am Christian Chiku. Let's take a swipe at the top headlines. The attack on Tinubu'S press van, Sanwo others investigation. Okotie begs Tinubu to let him be president. For scarcity, Buhari told to sack Silva, Kyari and Farouk. And in business, start free meter distribution, FG, other discos. Sports, CAF to awards its best on July 21st. Now to the news in detail. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo has ordered an investigation into Sunday's attack on a bus conveying journalists on Lagos Island. This was contained in a press statement by the Lagos Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Motosho, on Monday. The journalists were attacked between Ebutero and Adeniji Iga Idugara during the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu's visit to the Palace of the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilwan Akiolu, on Sunday. At least 2 people were injured while the vehicle conveying the journalists were vandalized. Lagos State government condemns the incident. He said, "We hold the media in high esteem and the government has always ensured that they have a conducive environment to perform their duties. Nobody or group will be allowed to destroy our cordial relationship with the media. Lagos has no room for hooligans." Earlier, the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Lagos State Council, condemned in totality the reported attack on journalists by some hoodlums and criminal elements in the state on Sunday. Chairman of the Lagos chapter of NUJ, Adeleye Ajayi, expressed displeasure at the attack, describing it as a dastard, barbaric, wicked, and the height of lawlessness. Now to Okotie. The founder of Household of God Church, Reverend Chris Okotie, had asked the presidential candidates of the political parties for the 2023 election to step down for him in his bid to take over from President Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired. This is as he also urged Buhari to hand over to him as interim president in 2023, noting that he was the right person to right the wrongs in the country. The cleric made the call on Sunday while addressing journalists at his church, Oregon Ikeja, during the celebration marking his 63rd birthday. Explaining the rationale behind the request, Okotie noted that he had proposed to become the interim president because that was the solution to the country's challenges. According to him, "We are blessed as a nation with all human and natural resources, yet we are not moving forward. Through my government, everything will be all right. I want to appeal to all presidential candidates to withdraw from the race and allow me to come in as the interim president. I want to implore Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to support my government for the betterment of the country, and I also want to tell Peter Obi that the system that introduced him cannot take him anywhere because he cannot operate in the system we have now. All the presidential candidates should support me to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari as the interim president." Now to Buhari. The amalgamation of Arewa Youth Group has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to sack Chief Timothy Silva, the Minister of State for Petroleum. The group said their call was necessitated by the perennial fuel scarcity in parts of the country, which has crippled economic activities. The group also asked Buhari to relieve Mele Kyari, the group managing director of Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, and Mr. Farouk Ahmed, the managing director of Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, of their duties. Their demand was contained in a statement issued by Comrade Abubakar Musa Ardo and Comrade Victor Dunia, secretary and spokesman of the group respectively. The firm described them as saboteurs who have betrayed the trust of President Muhammadu Buhari and quest to leave a legacy of easy access to petroleum products without queues. They noted that during the previous scarcity in the early part of this year, both the NNPC and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority accused some major importers of importing high metallonic contaminated premium motor spirit with the promise of bringing the said companies to justice. The statement lamented that till date nobody has been punished for inflicting pain on Nigerians. Now to business. The federal government has given instructions to electricity distribution companies to resume the meter assets provider program recently slowed down by the National Mass Metering Program. Although the discourse has been in existence for some years, the NMMP program under the Office of Vice President Yemi Osinbajo was introduced in 2020 to bridge the wide metering gap in the Nigerian electricity supply industry. While the map has barely reached 400,000 homes in 2020, FG NMMPP intervention in phase 1 succeeded in reaching over 800,000 homes. Chairman of the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, Garuba Sanusi, said last week that phase 1 of the federal government's NMMP was built to begin in August, and as a result, discos had been ordered to resume and speed up on the map. By the end of August, meters from local manufacturers will be deployed by the discos. As a result, discos have been ordered to reopen the map, and customers are advised to take advantage of the window of purchase theirs if they cannot wait for the free meters, he said. He disclosed that 45 local meter manufacturers were currently jostling to be signed under federal government's meter providers program. Now to sports. The CAF Awards will be held of the final of Africa's flagship women competition, Women's African Cup of Nations Morocco 2023, scheduled to take place from July 2nd to July 23rd. The event will also coincide with the 2-year anniversary of the launch of the CAF Women's Football Strategy. In line with that, a new category into Club's Women Player of the Year has been introduced following the successful rollout of the Total Energies CAF Women's Champions League in November 2021. As in previous editions, there will be several categories to be represented in addition to the coveted prize Player of the Year, men and women. Other categories include Interclub Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, National Team of the Year, Coach of the Year, Club of the Year, and Goal of the Year. The winners will be decided by votes from captains and coaches of the member associations, selected journalists, CAF Technical Study Group, and CAF Legends. The period under review is from September 2021 until June 2022. The previous edition of the CAF Awards was held in 2019 in Hurghada, Egypt. Senegalese forward Sadio Mane and Nigeria's Asisat Oshoala scooped the African Player of the Year, men and women respectively. With that, we've come to the end of news on Flip TV. Remember to love and share our channel. I am Christian Chico. This bulletin was produced by Odu Black. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.